Good day, everybody, wherever you are in the world. I've been struggling on how to set up the broadcasts, and I've decided that I'm going to do a pre-show and an actual show. The pre-show is all the boring stuff: grinding munitions, recycling cards, buying card packs, but it does give everybody an opportunity to chime in on the game. And then in roughly 1 hour that pre-show ends, I gotta do some groceries. Man's gotta eat. That'll take about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And after that, I think I want to play 1 or 2 hours of the real show, where I tackle 2 and 3 scholars and only save up for the rest of the day. If you're a returning viewer, why not watch a replay as I get everything set up. So, riot officers. I'm especially wondering about the position my flamers are going to take. Also, I need to check the audio source. That'll take a second. There you go. I've noticed more stability in the game. All praise be to Valkyrie Entertainment, the San Diego studio, and I will send them a DM, a direct message, telling them so if any session stays below 2 crashes. Welcome, Grunts. Welcome to the base. Where's the flamer at? Okay. If this guy puts snipers in front of his riots, he might have a chance. Or combines the riots with sniper, because they will shoot the flamer possibly before the flamer can take out the riots. Oh, this is awful. I mean, awesome. People are sending in grunts to check out what's in front, and before they know it, they already have this guy coming down, firing from behind the wall. There's so much rage going on in these guys. I'm very sorry, Yuling. Alright, stream is up. Bobby grade. Oh. I need to put an AA in the back of the base. Or does it matter? Hey, welcome viewer, welcome to the show, welcome to the pre-show. Yeah, come on, gather up. Everybody, get behind that riot officer. Okay, following this, I'm gonna have to get boring on you guys and buy about 100 attack card packs. I'm not joking. So if you're a returning viewer, 100 attack card packs is gonna take me. 15 seconds. Yeah, say 15 times 50. 750 seconds. You got to skip about 11 minutes. I'm not going to edit this video, and that's why. $30 gold. Good stuff. Inventory. Oh, here we go. Depot. Oh man, card packs. Oh, it's only about 45 card packs still. This could be a lot. I don't know. But guys, I'm serious. I'm advising you to skip ahead about 10 minutes, I think. Skip. I was playing for 5 minutes, so skip 15 minutes? Yeah. What else can I do? I don't need to change the title. I just want to add a message here. Edit video. What does it do? There's an edit video button on the screen. I wonder what it does. Guns are pre-show. Okay. Oh, I can edit that? Amazing. Okay. Edit it. Skip. That's cool. Save changes. I think I did this 2 nights ago when I couldn't sleep. Oh, I was very sleepy anyway. I decided on this new strategy just about then. And I spent 900 and I think about 880,000. And I was very sleepy, but I knew I could still do this one clicking motion. I think you might want to think of it, because it's a big complaint, yeah, that you can't bulk buy these packs, right? I think you should consider it as a very slow game of Tony Hawk, and you just keep hopping onto a rail. And what's that? A click? That's like hang on. What's the X modifier again? Yeah, it's thing. You do a rail jump, a 50-50 to the left. So from memory, I think that's the combination you push, and it's a very tedious process. But I saved these edits. I made some edits to the video. There's a new description. This is amazing. Let's go check out the title. Hey viewers, welcome to the show. You should skip to 15 minutes, but we're not there yet. So I edited the video. Hey viewers, welcome to the show. Drop a comment. You're going to get a shout out. 10 minutes ago. If you can skip to the front of the video, there's a cool little video at front. The first 4 minutes should be interesting. I guess we got another 4 or 5 minutes of attack card buying to go. And yeah, I might as well explain my new strategy. The most radical decision I made was to recycle all my perks. I mean, all the perks I wasn't going to assign, I recycled those. But the underlying thing is, I'm not going to upgrade the base anymore. I'm pretty fine with the way it is, so I'm going to spend all this money on attack cards. I guess this is the point. And perking up units, I don't see a lot of opportunities there anyway. And I created in even some gold. I need one more purple perk to trade in this time. So that's a reversal. The ones that I didn't like were stuff like poison resist, steady, fireproof. I find I hardly ever use them. And yeah, I'm putting all my money in attack cards, and then go at least get a challenge out of the game. However, we're now in the pre-show, so once I get done with this, I'm gonna squeeze money out of one skull opponents as cheaply as possible, so I save up for tomorrow's attack cards, which I'll be doing in the pre-show tomorrow. So I spend everything I have. I start making money, making munitions. There's cool tricks for that. And after I already made that amount of munitions, I'm also going to attack 2 scholars, and I think I'm going to go for a 7 to 10 ratio. I'm optimistic. I'm thinking I'm going to win 7 out of 10 matches. The temptation will be all these sweet 3 scholars that have started to appear that are somehow balanced out to be weaker than the 3 scholars I was used to. So I think they might have made some changes in that subroutine, in that area, I should say. So I should actually go like, in that area, you would have the subroutines change to reflect a better balancing of the opponent. And then I'll end my sentence like this. And before you know it, I only have 240,000 munitions to go. The end goal of all of this is to be prepared for the Alliance battles. These are coming up in about 3 days now. Yeah. 3 days, 12 hours. I didn't check, but that's my guesstimate. And I've especially been hesitant to even attack people in these Alliance battles because it's crushing. But it's if you never hit, if you don't never aim, then you're guaranteed not to get anything. So you might as well try. And that's where, well, stuff like focus fires, you gotta flip it around. You gotta not be dependent on buying an attack card every now and then. You gotta have stacks of them, and I mean, 20 at least. Once it gets below 20, you should. That's the kind of attitude you're gonna have to have that buffer even to get to the bonus battles that all of you have now collected. I have over 100. So let's do some bonus battles. So really put your loadout through the people you put in there, put them through their paces. And why not? Because it's, as we say in Holland, niet geschoten is altijd mis. Which means if you didn't shoot, it's always going to be a miss. How would that translate? You'll always miss what you're not shooting. Wow, that's how Kravens would put it. That's amazing. There's some amazing Dutch mistranslations that are hilarious. I always get my sin. That means I always get my way. And I'll come up with one more before this incredibly boring part of the pre-show is through. Telling everybody in the video edit that they should skip 15 minutes. And if you really want to flip it on this game, then always keep like 150,000 in cash. You can always say like, hey, I like having 150,000 munitions on tap. Next is some, what is it? Yeah. I gotta squeeze some more money out of people. And then after that, I recycle all my cards. I don't need to repurpose my perks, because I sold most of those and I'm left with a different requirement. Here we are. Whew. I need to relax from buying all those attack cards, man. I thought I was in a space-time continuum. I need cheap dudes. Perks I got. I got one minimum wage. Let's mess around with that. Oh, I don't want you to stack. Balloon stack, baby. I'll recycle them. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go with the default. Hey, you don't get to have that. No. Who's your cheap guy? The right guy, right? Am I using him? Yes. Okay. So how do I make it cheap again? Okay, I get him, so I get 2,500. And I stack munitions up front. Army surplus. Look at something that's ridiculously, like tear gas is now out of control. Apparently tear gas is somewhat over, what is it? Overpopulated in the stacks. in the attack guards. And this is what you do, I guess. And you don't even dare, don't, no, rangers. Yes, rangers, east 1-1. You don't get to come. Matter of fact. In case I'm mistaken, oh, can I put it? 180 out of 2,500. Yeah, I should put him in. Okay. Who do I replace him with? Who else is cheap? 15. He's pretty cheap. Dude, that makes sense. It just does. Welcome back. Fast tracker. Yeah, that does make sense. Pretty cool as well. And she gets the minimum wage. There you go. Now to talk about these rangers though. Just don't take them. Don't. Nope. Well, what if I want to? I have to somehow make that unselectable. There you go. You always make sense. So it's a no kernel situation. Munitions are also. What's this thing? He's got 3. So I gotta think. We can make a comparison. I'll guesstimate how much I get out of this one and how much out of the other one. Same conditions. Do I get more munitions because his base is bigger? No, not really. So again, a good idea not to do it. And we have we got some time. So I'll be doing this for 45 minutes. Let's take a good look. All right. The number to look at is the number on the bottom left. And at a certain moment, you're just going to stop producing units. That's the key. I gotta invest in this battle, obviously. So let's do that. That sharpshooter just bought it? Okay. Ah, nice. That means just have to escalate now. And I still in 6,000, so I'm willing to put money in there. So let's go to 5,000 right now. let's really pour it on them. This is the kind of money I want to invest now. And at a certain moment, you see they got the upper hand, you just stop. Stop making units. Like a second or 10 seconds ago. So I really overdid it, but still. That's a nice bit of cash. That would be the naked version. I usually I would have to put the veterans in as well, right? In that situation where I put like very good tactical choices, that would have been excellent to put veterans in early. Scrap shit. We started at 150,000. We got another 50 minutes in the pre-show. Let's do a couple more of those. Like, say I'm gonna make attack cards, right? I want to make 100,000. A 100,000 more, I mean. I think you have to grind this way 50 times? No. 6, 20, 30. Given 150,000. I should have checked. Yeah, it was crazy, right? Because I had 150,000. Oh, I have that munitions booth. That's right. So that's 3 attack cards in one match. Plus you get cards. So once you get tired of that, oh, this loading screen is this should give you 3 attack card packs, which is 1 match. So that's 10 matches. After that you go after the 2 scholars. Gotta put the munitions in. Same deal. Put the munitions in. You know you got that tear gas. Don't forget. Oh. get a discount from your military industrial complex. And don't deploy the colonel. He's just there for shits and giggles. Oh, poor base. Gotta watch my budget though. And just stop producing units. Let's see. Don't. Colonel, it's a joke. Let's escalate. But then stop producing units. That's a bit too much. Let's go maybe put your veterans in. So same as the last time. And there's your munitions. And wow. I'll do one more. Ooh, not bad. I do need something better to escalate with. It's still cold. Hey, what's up? We got here in time. I just spent 20 minutes buying attack card packs. Oh, it's cold here, man. Damn it. So I'm grinding just a bit more, one skull opponents for 1 second, because I need to save up some munitions for tomorrow and buy more attack card packs, because the alliance battles is going to come up and I'm going to do a lot of those. Hey Rio. Yeah, man. You got here in time, and all I did was very boring stuff. Buy attack card packs. This is like my third munitions grinding match. I want to grind. I started with 150,000 after buying the cards. I'm just gonna, yeah, grind out those munitions. If you get munitions, munition cards like 2,000, 3,000, you grind them. Why? Because I'm going to make sure I have a lot of attack cards from now on, and this is just part of the pre-show now. The pre-show is where I buy these attack card packs. It's very boring, and I check out, first I check out one of the replays from my base, then I buy attack cards. Then I grind some munitions. I think I want to do 100,000 more. And then I go for the 2 scholars. Yeah, I was live streaming buying these attack card packs, mostly. That was like 10 minutes of it. And explaining the new strategy. Because the challenges in this game are now the CPU defense and the alliance battles. You gotta get ready for those. So one more. Oh, I also have one more munitions boost. Brothers locals. See. What? I'm not going to be tempted. I'm just going to do this one first. You. I don't know. I wanted to see if I could get in touch with him, you know. He's using something. That's perfect. Put in the munitions. The 3,000 ones. Yeah, that's why I'll limit it to just the 3,000 ones. There you go. Hold on. That's way too much. I'm sorry, whatever his name is. This is sad. Oh no. Go to sleep, my lovely. Hey, what's up, baby? Good, so. And there's your munition. Do it again. Where's my guy? He's so evil. Yeah, and this guy's way too expensive. And assign a non-expensive unit. There you go. Nope. Come on, I don't know. That would be evil. Don't be evil. Hey, hang on. I want that for someone else. Wow, I'm so cheap, incredible. Who gets to be cheap? Oh, medic. Don't say. Let's try this again. Where's the dollar sign? Hey, Brony. You can't hear me, got no mic. Yeah, I was lost in thought for a second. Funny. That's think I want. Where's the dollar sign? Where was the dollar sign? Yeah. What? God, I'm cheap. Nope. There it is. Oh. Well, I'll take it off. There it is, right. That was literally in my blind spot. Oh, I know that now. He gets to get very chippy. Right. CPU defend. I could do that. Wouldn't matter. $38 thou. My God. Oh man. Always be ready for CPU defense, and there will be lots and lots of opportunities where we're gonna have to grind munitions. Got a shot. Probably should have taken care of that wave quicker. Cool. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You might hurt the barbed wire. Yeah. I need to drink some juice. Minecraft is an incredibly popular game. Oh, I lost audio for a second there. Cold, man. Get my audio right. Need just 1 second. And it crashed. I'll be back in a minute. See you on the flip side.